is actually not okay. I guess this was posted by a company that sells jewelry, advertising for moms who've used IVF to use their leftover embryos that didn't get implanted to put into a ring that you wear as an accessory every day. So quite literally, just scientifically speaking, this piece of jewelry contains your deceased baby or multiple of them. IVF as an entire practice has been under a lot of controversy this last year, and maybe rightfully so, because we're starting to ask questions about the bioethics behind how this practice is carried out in most clinics in America. And one thing has become overwhelmingly clear: we are creating millions of human beings, genetically unique embryos who have never existed before and will never exist again, for essentially the purpose of them becoming disposable. We don't have a lot of research and statistics in the United States about how many embryos are discarded or left in a freezer forever, but a recent study out of the United Kingdom found that only 7% of all of the human beings we create, the embryos made through IVF, result in a live birth. In other words, according to that same study, 93% of all embryos created through IVF are never used to generate a pregnancy. These babies either end up in a freezer in perpetuity in case their family ever wants to use them, but most of them literally end up just frozen in limbo forever. Thousands of them that don't make the, frankly, eugenicist genetic testing cut for the ideal baby end up becoming experimented upon, and many are quite literally just thrown in the trash. But to see that now we are commercializing these children to be worn as an accessory and we consider them no longer of use to us and disposable is really sickening to me. Embryos, babies, children, human beings, regardless of our stage of development, are not accessories. They are precious gifts from God who depend upon our protection, especially when they are so vulnerable they lack the voice to speak up for themselves. I'm so glad our country is finally having an honest conversation about the ethical practices behind IVF and where we can be making better decisions to put human rights first, but this ain't it, fam.